Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. In this video, I want us to have a look at a prophecy by Pastor Ezekiel. Ezekiel made a prophecy even before the election. In this video, I want us to have a look at the prophecy to see what it means and its relevance in the current prevailing political situation in the country. Before we have a look at that, let me say this. It's a fact a good majority of Kenyans feels the church in Kenya has let them down. The church is no longer brave enough to tell the government where the government is going wrong. In fact, the church is in bed with the government. The church is condoning corruption. And we have also seen some church leaders openly asking for jobs from the government. A confirmation and an indication that these church leaders are not serving God, but serving the interests of men. In fact, if you look at the Kenyan church, in the years between 1978 to 2002, during the Moi era, the church was very brave, and the church could tell the government where the government was going wrong. The likes of Bishop Okulu, Muge Njoya, those who are very brave church leaders. That is lacking in the current church in Kenya. In fact, if you look at the church, apart from the likes of Pastor Ezekiel, Tim Wangi, all these others are in bed with the government. In this video, I want us to listen to a prophecy by Pastor Ezekiel before the elections.
Hivi ndivyo Mungu anavyosema. Kuna wale wanaitwa the electorate, wale ambao wanapiga kura. Kuna kikundi fulani ama jamii fulani. God gave me the picture of a community, jamii fulani. Wamama wale wakongwe wanatafuta msaada, wasaidiwe politically. But the leaders cannot reach where they are and cannot help them because they don't know how to reach there. But these elders, they are waiting for the leaders to help them. But leaders do not know how to reach where those elders are. They are old mothers. Number two, the young people, the 20s and above. They are speaking a language that politicians don't understand. And politicians, they are striving to understand. They are working hard to understand their language, but they don't understand. And still, both groups, the two groups, the older generation and the young generation, they are going to vote because it is their duty to vote. But nobody understands what they want. They will vote anyway. But you know the repercussion of that? Eruption and rebellion. They will vote thinking that you've understood what they want. And you want to do what they want because you've not understood what they want. They will give you their votes. Yes, they will vote for you. thinking that you've understood what they want. And it is true, you've not understood what they want. And once they vote you in, and you don't do what they want, they will come for you. So, whoever is voted into power must realize this. They will vote peacefully. Yes, they will vote peacefully. These people, they will vote peacefully. But after voting, and you don't know what they want, they will come for you, you the leader. So anybody who is campaigning, campaign. But remember, problem is coming after election. That is when problems will begin. Now they are looking for the solution. Who? The people. They are telling you something and you don't understand it. So you are selling to them your policies. They are not for your policies. They have a policy. They have what they want. They know. You better go and listen to them. Because if you don't listen to those people, the electorate, those people who are voting for you, they will vote peacefully. I tell you, these people are tired of fighting against each other. They are very tired. They won't fight. Even if you incite them, they won't fight. So they will vote. I advise you politicians, these people will vote for you. Don't be happy because you've won the election. Problems will begin after election. They will come for you. Whoever will win the election, problems will begin immediately after election. You will find it tough ruling them.
Yes. That was Pastor Ezekiel before the elections. But before digging deep into that prophecy, I want us to have a look at a short clip of the pastor at Kasarani in Nairobi on Saturday. On Saturday, Pastor Ezekiel had a crusade at Kasarani in Nairobi, and this is how Kenyans welcomed him. I don't think any politician or any church leader in Kenya can attract that kind of a crowd. The mere fact that this man or this pastor has been very truthful with the government, and at times he has been seen to be critical of the government. And now that Kenyans are turning out in their thousands to welcome him, confirms that a good majority of Kenyans see him as one of the remaining true men of God in Kenya. All these other ones have been pocketed by the government. Let's dig deep into the prophecy. Yes. If you listened to the pastor very well before the elections, he made it very clear that the person who was to win, or rather be the president, was going to find it very hard ruling. And Pastor Ezekiel was not ruling out a possibility of a revolution. If you look at what is currently happening in Kenya, it's a fact. William Ruto and his team are finding it very hard to rule. Already Ruto's government has failed to contain the rising cost of living. They have completely failed there. At the same time, we have seen William Ruto's government creating more positions and at the same time saying the government is broke. So a broke government creates more positions and then they go on borrowing more money. As they borrow more money, they are also rendering some Kenyans jobless by removing Kazi Mtani. At the same time again, they intend on increasing their tax collection. If only you tie the dots, you are just seeing a government that has totally failed. And if Ruto's government is not careful, then they are just courting a revolution. And already, there are signs of a revolution. If you look at areas that voted for William Ruto, the Mountain and Kalenjin Rift Valley, they are very restless more than any other region in Kenya. Already we are seeing William Ruto's government intending on importing GMO maize at a time maize farmers in Kenya are harvesting. That can only lead to a revolution, a rebellion. On the mountain, we have also seen leaders from the mountain giving warnings to William Ruto that going forward, things will not be smooth. If only you tie the dots, we are seeing a possibility of a revolution. Unless William Ruto's government makes a U-turn and do things the right way. Let me stop it there, ladies and gentlemen. For anybody who wants to support our channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis.